Alright, back in Gladius, this time with Do Not Disturb turned on Steam, so that we don't get anybody's private information popping up. Thank God nobody messaged me. Recording. I am back earlier than I expected. I actually did want to record today, going ahead and doing that. I was expecting to have to do 2 recordings today. I was expecting to also do something for Zoltan the Black, for the Chaos Dwarfs in Total War Warhammer 3, and his trailer is not up yet. So I guess that's not that much of a surprise. They kind of need to stretch out Chaos Dwarf hype cycle for another 2 weeks. And if they went ahead and dropped the Zoltan trailer now, that'd still be another about new videos. So just skipping a week. Okay, so that's one answer we've got there of who are... That's Imperial Guard. So, okay, that's Ogrins. Those guys are apparently very, very beefy. What have they got here? Extra infantry armor. Brute shield reduces range damage reduction. Shield generator. Okay, so brute shield, it looks like 50% invulnerable damage reduction plus 10% damage. So that just really makes the Bulgrins really tank. Okay, good to know. I'm gonna want my Fire Warriors to hold back just... Well, nah, finish the Rock Uranum Foundry I wanted them to work on. Let's go ahead and start some degree of unit production now. Oh, I forgot production is increased around the recap fleet tile. That is just a... Alright, we're gonna have to move out the rest of our troops in that direction as well, probably to deal with... Will probably be considerable Imperial Guard aggression. Yes, I know they're called Astro Military. I've just never gotten used to it. It doesn't really bother me. It's... I like the name Imperial Guard, but Astra Militarum, I can see where that's a question. See, here in Hoyor, we can produce another building, and I want to do just that. Let's see, do we really need anything? I would like more loyalty. But, with the Fireblade production going, that will kind of counter the issues I've been having with it anyway. So I'll put in an influence building instead. I'll put that in just right there. Mr. Fireblade here, you need to purchase some goodies. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I require you to purchase the tantalizing icon, because that will be a benefit. There we go. Excellent, he has a tantalizing icon. And this commander, we will keep having him head on down here just in case the Chaos Space... Not Chaos Space Marines. The regular Space Marine are getting real antsy. Alright, overcharge the plasma gun and it can do a bit more damage to the Ogren. Okay, and we can choose a research. Let's see. The Devilfish, I don't have the Devilfish researched yet, but I'm not sure I'll ever really get out of it. Let's see. I could stand to deploy infantry faster. I don't have the production speed up yet where I'm really producing them at such a rate that I can load a bunch into one Devilfish. The Tiger Shark. Ooh boy, I'll hold off on that one for... Storm Surge. Ooh. Yeah, the Storm Surge is really good. You know what, I'm gonna go for the... Probably gonna go for the Tiger Shark soon as well. Whoa! You know, the Necrons were one of the ones I specifically didn't want to run up again. Yeah, thankfully those Scarab Swarms aren't going to do much. It appears I'm caught in the middle of a skirmish here. Well, I think I'd rather put up with the Guard than the Necron. So, okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and focus on hitting the Necron instead. I do some damage to these guys. Go. Now, they'll heal most of that damage back. That's a big part of why I don't like playing against them. See, do these guys have a reduction, a range damage reduction? Now that I know how Marker Light works, I need to keep that in mind. It's only really... Okay, let's see. Okay, those guys don't have Overwatch. Oh, it doesn't matter. The fruit have infiltrate anyway. Okay. Probably also want to put out some gun drone, don't we? Shield drone? A shield drone would probably be good. This fire warrior's taking a bit. Throw on a shield here. There we go. The rest of my units are very much going to need to move up here because this is even more dudes than I was expecting to see. Can I shoot across the river? No, but I can move up. Fireblade, yeah, is going to have to move on up. Oof. Here in Hoyor, we've produced another Fireblade. Let's get our loyalty up. That volley fire is always... Get him a move into the front line as well. Actually, we don't want him going to the front line. We want him going to the Carolyn camp. Get him up there. Commander, we will move on up. Where do I really want? I guess I want him there. Over turns. Here in Hoyor, we can produce a ethereal. I want to hold off on there just right now. I'd rather produce fire blades for my loyalty. It's just such a massive economic increase. Let's see here. In Kais, we have space to build another building. What did we just build here? Going to assume it was a food building. Could have been... Hang on, do they have an influence building here yet? No, they don't. Okay, that would be a nice loyalty. So let me go ahead and put it. And in Vonna, they have expanded to this tile right here. Probably going to want infantry, because I've got such a food surplus. So I will be generating a lot of minerals here in Vonna once it gets off the ground. Alright, now let's see just how many units the opponent has in Fog of War here. Alright, that's a not inconsiderable amount of Imperial Guardsmen. That's Stormtroopers, ain't it? That's... Yeah, Tempestus Scions. That's Stormtrooper. I remember back in the day they were called Kazerkin, Azerkin, something like that. I always thought it was cooler when I was a kid if the R would have been switched to the other side. Okay, so it would be Askren. See, can we hit the plane? Now let's hit the Tempestus Scions first, though. They can be more easily... There we go. These fire warriors, we're going to want to go ahead and put a shield on them before we move. Why can I put a shield on a city? God. Go ahead and get some killing done here. Okay. Focus on taking out the Scions first. Do the Scions have a range damage reduction? They do not. Go. See, these fire warriors, I suppose I'll have sit back here. I don't know, there's not really a particularly good position where they won't be taking a lot of... I'll have them sit right here, just so they can... Brute Hounds we have sit in the back, they're just too squishy to really take any frontal punishment. Hammerhead can do some nice damage, at least to these Scions. Go. Fire blades are about ready to... This fire blade, singular, about ready to start putting buffs on the friendly units. Queued order. And this hammerhead can also throw out a seeker missile, but I want to save that for use on... I believe seeker better against... Fire blade up, and this fire blade chopping. Go. Excellent. +8 influence. Without even building a building. Okay. Here in Hoyor, got an influence building online. Frankly, I want another one. Though I do have a definite need for population cap. Oh boy. Yeah, we're starting to get to that period of the game where population starts to be a real problem. where I'm just not growing population at the rate I actually... Let's see, let's go for a tile that I don't see myself getting much use. This Savannah tile seems bad, so I'll go for it. I'll also hold off on building a Fireblade for another. Man, drones are great. Even if they don't actually do anything themselves, they just soak up fire because the AI is stupid enough to aim for it. I gotta say, I'd really prefer this wasn't occurring on my front lawn. I appreciate the show, though. Starting to get to that fight-heavy part of the game. Oh boy. Let's see. I could really use a... That's probably what I should get. Get a builder drone going. Go. Fireblade, yeah, we'll move him up. This particular Fireblade, let's... Oh, should I put this Fire Warrior closer to the front lines? Fireblade's not in a position where he can provide many buffs. Wait, I can just move. There you go. Get him to his place where he's safe anyway. Fire Warrior's up. Okay, we got a complete circle here. This Fireblade is ready to level up. No, it isn't. Okay, I misread that. Let's see. Break Composure. Break Composure is a good one. Let's do that. It's only going to apply to the infantry, but that's still better than nothing. Let's see, let's go ahead and break some composure here. Similarly, even though this is kind of a risky move, I'm going to have this guy pop up so he can hit these portals with Break Composure. Or maybe the Ogrins would be better off taking Break Composure. What's the morale on an Ogrin? 8 morale. Okay, Break Composure is going to apply -4. Well, these Immortals have 13. Okay, so I'm better off hitting the Ogrins. There we go. Those Ogrins are going to start taking some real damage now. Let's see. I can go ahead and start to really... I can finish off the Scions. I might want to do that. I can also finish off the Heavy Weapons Squad. You guys seem like this piss me off. At the same time, I don't want to ignore the Marauder Bomber. Let's hold off until we can see what damage Hammerhead can... Hammerhead, it doesn't have... That is a heavy weapon. Hammerhead is not poised to finish off the Scion. It is... see. Yeah, with the Hammerhead not being really ready to finish off the Scions, I'll have the city. There we go. That's an expensive unit that just died for nothing. Okay, the Bulgrins or the Immortals. The Immortals are probably more or less on my side here. I don't know when they're going to start swinging at somebody, but they've mostly been swinging at the Guard so far, and I prefer that. Let me go ahead and swing at the Bulgrins instead. Go, and what can we hit with the Seeker Missile? Just the Bulgrins or the Immortals. I'll still hold off on it. Let's see, this Fireblade picked up the Tantalizing Icon. Excellent. Rush him on up to the front line. Commander is now in place, so we will have him hold position. Little defensive wall we're building down there. It would be easier to do it if we were playing, let's say, Imperial Guard, because they could build an actual turret there. For the Space Marines, who can just drop those ridiculous artillery cannons. Get to the late game. Or they can dwop them. Good work, brain. Work, mouth. Go. Population cap up. That will be improving production. Okay. Yeah, I still ain't got the Fireblade like that, but I will soon. And go ahead and spend it for some... Also get some upgrades on battle suits. Not just yet. Okay, the Guard is starting to turn their focus to me, which is I expected. Yeah, that plane's gonna have to go. Yep, there we go. Okay, that Fire Warrior is gone. That's the kind of thing you gotta get used to. You gotta get used to. Gladius is. The AI is smart enough to finish off units. That's kind of one of the first lessons you gotta learn for Gladius in general. It's a lesson that specifically the Necrons teach. of focus fire entirely on one unit. Because especially with the Necrons, they can out-heal whatever damage you put out pretty quickly. Right. Now let's go ahead and get some gun drones out here, and then I'm going to have these guys take cover in the city first. Go. Those gun drones, I will not have them fire just... These Bulgrins need to go. However, the Necrons will probably finish him off. That'd be wasting them. So I'll instead focus on hitting these Scions. They can't use Break Composure again just yet. Have these Fire Warriors step up and do a bit of damage. Alternatively, we can step up here. Oh, they've got a Psyker. And this is stupid, but I'm going to do it. Shield drones, which are then going to shield the other drones. I'm a genius. Fire Warriors, yeah, we're going to want to hold these guys back. Just move them up. We're going to want to hold off, yeah, on damaging those guys. Probably going to want to start pumping fire into the Marauder Bomber. I don't really have any strong anti-vehicle tools. Yeah, so. See, the gun drones can also do a bit of damage to Estes. There we go! What units have I got left to order? Right, the Fireblade still has some stuff he can... Not anything in particular. I want him to... And the Hammerhead can still fire its Seeker missiles, but I don't want it. Brute Hounds are going to skip the turn. They've already taken considerable morale damage, and they aren't even close to the front line. Fireblade here. We don't want the Fireblades to die too. We are kind of reliant on them for our economy at the moment. Here in Hoior, we have the ability to produce another Fireblade. First, though, let's hit with Van Na. Van Na can start work on an infantry unit of some kind. They're all going to take quite a bit of time to produce. But nonetheless, let's see. Go with a Krutox Rider. We're going to need a more of a solid frontline unit than what we're getting right now. Let's see here. It's still weird to me, though, there's still not any regular Krut unit for the Tau. That's one thing. I don't know if there's a mod out there to fix that to give the Tau more access to the Krut stuff, or if they're just waiting on a DLC unit for it, but it is rather odd that Van Na can also produce a building of some kind. Let's see. More unit production would be great. Let's see. Upkeep of only 2 and a cost that ain't too bad either. I'll go ahead and go for this Arvasic Crisis. Meanwhile, here in Hoior, we can produce a Fireblade, but I'll hold off on that just for... It's going to require 300 influence and 75 minerals. Well, we're not running as much of a mineral economy as I'd like, so... Up on that in turn. There we go, the drone's taking all the fire like I wanted. Oghren taking all the fire like I didn't want. Thank you, Necrons. Thought I'd say that. Now, that is going to be a future problem for me right there, that Necron Destroyer Lord. Those Triarch Praetorians, but for now, I'd prefer for them to be on my side a little. With that said, maybe I should start going ahead and messing with it. I can't really pour all my firepower into them. No point in shooting at Necrons if you can't pour all your firepower into it at the same turn. They just... Now, we need for that Marauder Bomber to... I go ahead and... Okay, I don't have the ability to fly a buff. I can throw down a gun drone, though. So, probably want to get at least some fire on that Marauder Bomber. Better than nothing. They're going to take shots from those Ratlings? No, okay. Okay, these Fire Warriors, I'm kind of iffy about moving them up, but at the same time, gonna need more fire support. These Fire Warriors, I'll move right here. Up from the forest, maybe? Yeah, it's moving them in melee. Not great. Fireblade, I'll move back here so we can support these Fire Warriors and get the ability to shoot from behind there. Van Na, we're going to focus on hitting the Marauder Bomber first. I really just need some kind of anti-vehicle tool. I don't have that yet. The Praetorians are going to keep beating away on the Tempestus Scions. I'm not super... Overcharging it doesn't help. See. And the Fire Warriors, I can go ahead and throw a marker light. Does this guy have range damage reduction? See. He has chaff, but it's on cooldown. Excellent. Not a lot of damage, but it is slowly wearing it down, and it doesn't get to heal that easily. There we go. See, this gun drone is also ready to do some kind of move. I'll focus on the Scion. And for the Fireblade here, kind of now wishing I had taken that ability to do the snipe across 3 tiles. That would be kind of useful. Now I'll hold on. Doing anything with a Fireblade. Hammerhead is poised to shot at somebody. How much does the Destroyer Lord heal per turn? 30 attacks, reanimation protocols, plus 2 hit points per turn. Plus 10... Oh, he's got the Hollow Project. Yeah, he's got that, and he can also spend Influence for Necrodermis Repair, but he can't just do that endlessly. See... Okay, I can do some damage. He'll recover 2 points of it, but still 3 damage is pretty good. Bruce is over. Speaker missiles. That's still not really any good targets. I would like to use it on the... I should have put marker light on the Bronx. Oh well. Brute Hounds, I'm still going to just have them defend. Fireblade is going to put on up. The Hoior is poised to produce Fireblade, increasing my general economic production. Necrons are pulling back a little bit. I think they've figured out that they don't want what I've got, or at least what I and the Imperial Guard have together. Ooh, what a bombing run. Yeah, that Marauder Bomber is going to be a problem. Oh boy, they have a Basilisk. That's unfortunate, because they very much have the range advantage there, and that forces me to push forward. Okay, those Fire Warriors are dead. One of their units is going to kill to finish. Oh, okay. Alright then, I won't complain about that. See, these Fire Warriors, I will move on up, and I will apply the marker light to the Marauder Bomber. Excellent. Let's have... Yeah, okay, I should have been using marker light on the Marauder Bomber to begin. Let's just go ahead and have that little bit of damage done there. Better than nothing. Let's see, we can put Break Composure on these Fire Warriors. How much morale does the Marauder Bomber have? Probably a lot. It's a vehicle. Oh, 11 morale. That's not amazing. So that's good for me. Let's see. Can I apply Break Composure to... He applies it to himself. That is good. Huh. This guy doesn't... Okay, this Fireblade doesn't have the loyalty buff to cities. So I'm going to be risky with it. So that I can apply Break Composure to the Marauder Bomber. There we go, that's good. Fire Warriors, I'm not really in range to do anything with them just yet. Only this guy had that attack where he could fire from range, but nonetheless, move him up to this very secure city spawn for him to protect it anyway. Can do some damage to the Tempestus Scions or to the Necron Warriors. I'd really, at this point, prefer to start hitting some of these Necron guys. Though, then again, I could use the help taking down these Imperial Guard guys. We're going to have to push up on that Basilisk. That Basilisk is just too close. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and hit the Tempestus Scions. I don't know. If the Scions go down, then the Pariahs aren't going to be in a good position to hit. Let's go ahead and try and push the Mortals back here. I keep calling them Pariahs by accident. And we'll put the Hunter-Seeker Missile... Oh, no. Ah, well. You know what? At this point, I'm just going to use it, because otherwise I'm never... Immortals as well. See, these Fire Warriors... let's go ahead and have them take some shots on the Immortals. Just to get them to... Oh, I forgot I had applied Break Composure on those guys. Alright. The order units, let's see. Builder drone, yes, we needed that. Oh, why do I have these cities sleeping? What am I doing? Kais needs to be working on fire warriors immediately. I need more fire warriors. I could really use more minerals. I need more hammerheads, but let's see, I should prioritize building buildings. Let's see. I wanted to get one of every building in Kais to really up the look. So, what buildings am I missing here? Got food. I have minerals. I do have minerals. I have a power building. I have a research building. I have influence. I have loyalty. Population cap, of course. Infantry building. Hero building. Vehicle building. Yeah, I've got one of every kind of building here. Okay, so I can't make the Utopia bonus any better. What would be a good building to put there? No, there's not really any good. Well, let's see. This right here, though, could stand to benefit quite a bit. Loyalty buildings is more minerals right now. I do need more minerals. I do. I really do. It's gonna be a loyalty hit, but I'm gonna put in another. Okay. And here in Hoior, we are prepared to put in another building. Let me order another fire warrior. I don't know. At this distance, the fire warrior is not going to get there. This would be a place where devilfish. The piranha is so cheap. I should really invest in it. Got such a vehicle kill cost. I want to put in a building, which we put in a pop cap. We put in an influence. Influence is always useful. Alright, we've got the Storm Surge researched. I should later on go ahead and... Vehicle damage reduction, I'll take it. I should later on go ahead and, once I've got the minerals in order, start work on a storm. Ratlings are taking shots at the Fireblade. There goes the Fireblade. He's very squishy for it. But then again, I guess with the Tau, everything. As you can see by most of my units getting just absolutely minced now that they're actually taking fire. Boy, this is an ugly three-way right here. I really prefer that it happened farther from my city. Then again, I guess my city contributing fire support is really... Fire warriors, I'm going to go ahead and hide and bundle. Huh? Boy, I got a lot of wounded. We really need to focus down that Marauder Bomber, but the Ratlings we can get rid of really easy. What is this ability? Stealth. Okay, I was wondering why it had a Tyrannid icon. Wait, what does it do? Stealth. Increases range damage reduction. Oh, okay. Let's see. I can do quite a bit of damage to these rats. So, let's go ahead and get rid of them. That is, they do put out a decent amount of damage for them. Stealth. Go ahead and get rid of them. There we go. I'm going to put in a gun drone here. Well, maybe, no, let's put in a shield drone. These guys need to be kept safe. I'm taking so much damage on the fire warriors. I don't... Now, they're going to pull those Ratlings back. Those Ratlings are definitely going to live, but I don't really... I just want them... Fireblade will be up here ready to provide some support. Let's see. Does the... Volley fire only buffs infantry. That is unfortunate, but it is what it is. He does have precise shot, though. What's the cooldown on that? 3 turns? It's better against the Ratlings. It can do a bit of damage to the Ratlings, so I'll take it. Just to make absolutely... See, here in Ona, we are ready to produce a Storm Surge at a considerable cost, but it is worth it. Let me go ahead and put that in. Trade influence minerals. Actually produce buildings in the cities that need buildings produced. See, here in Von Na, we are ready to go ahead and expand outwards. I'm going to expand onto the Recaf Leaf because loyalty is just that good. I should probably expand to where I can put in more unit production buildings. Right now, I just need those so badly. I'll expand here. The Kais is also ready to put in another building. they put in a mineral building. Right, we need more of those right now. Von Na isn't ready to put in the mineral buildings that I really... At the same time... While we're at such a mineral deficit, I'll instead focus on taking that Skull Alt. Two Marauder. Things just got interesting. Ooh, the shield drone shield wasn't able to save the fire warriors. It was! Thank God. Okay, let's get these shield drones in place with a shield on. City or on the Fireblade? The Fireblade's more at risk. Turn off the overcharge on the plasma gun. Feel damaged. The Marauder Bomber here, sure. Builder drones are not going to be in a super good position. Better than not. The Hammerhead, I'm going to go ahead and move up. It's just not been in a good position to get shots off on these Marauder Bombers. Oh, that's a Valkyrie. Okay, I was wondering why the health difference seemed odd. Well, the Valkyrie we can do some damage to, but the Valkyrie also doesn't do that damage on its own. I'd rather focus on tearing the Marauder Bomber down. We really need more heavy weaponry and anti-vehicle weapons. He can't really do anything. Ask him to do. Similarly, this guy can't really. Not gonna ask him to do anything. Now, I could put out a gun drone, but at this point, shield drones are being a lot more useful. Yeah, I'll hold off on putting any drones just in case I need. Alright, this Fireblade is ready to rock. He is going to boost the loyalty and thus boost the production of all cities. I'm very suddenly losing a lot of energy. It seems like I just lose energy very rapidly. Particularly. See, so I will expand to... Where's a good energy? I guess they're kind of all solid energy tiles on this city. I'll take this time. Sure. And... Oh, yeah, this guy, right. This guy. He needs to level up. Okay, and let's watch the productions go. Boom. Alright, that's great. Go ahead and put some points into precise shot, but more so into volley fire. A little bit into break composure as well. Okay, and here in Kais, we are ready to put in another building. Did I expand the tile? What did I do in this last turn? My brain is turning off so bad. I'm forgetting stuff I did just a singular turn ago. Right, I took the Skull Altar, which improved the influence output of this city considerably. Good to see. I am curious about what will happen if I take the Siren Caster into my board. I'm doubtful it will really do anything. Nonetheless, something I'm very curious. So, while I'm at a mineral deficit, I'll go ahead and start doing it. Okay, and let's see. Here in Von Na, we have expanded the city's borders. Let me go ahead and in the vehicle building right there. I'd like to start producing some piranhas here. I'm going to get a Krutox Rider in just a little bit. Will help shore up the defenses here. Just a bit. Ais is still working on a Fire Warrior there. Yeah, that's good. See, I don't really have the I don't have the transportation yet for Hoyor. I probably should get to work on a Devil Fit. If I want to produce a Fire Warrior here, he's just going to be... This mineral deficit is brutal, but at the same time, producing a Piranha here would help. Everything costs money. Why everything gotta cost money? Now, I'll hold off on producing. Okay, the Marauder Bomber is not pulling out yet, but it is focusing on the shield drones. What I wanted them to focus on. And the Necron Warriors are thankfully being... Oh. Okay, there goes those shield drones. That was a morale hit for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, the Hammerhead is probably going to need support from the Builder drones. The Krutox are ready. What are you boys armed with? Close combat weapons, so you're not bad in melee. And Krut guns, which have a range of 3 and are rapid fire. Really? How much damage are you going to do? Not great, not terrible. 3 armor, that's not great. 12 health, that's also not great. The Forest Stealth, range damage reduction, and Infiltrate. Really? Move through cover as well? Hey, these guys ain't bad. Let's see. Don't want him just moving up to get shit on. What counts as half range for a unit with 3 range? Are we rounding down or rounding up here? I'm going to err on the side of caution and assume we're rounding down. Go ahead and throw out a shield drone nonetheless to protect these guys, because these guys can take probably quite a bit of fire. Let's move up the shield drone here. The shield drone, we will have put a shield on itself, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. That's funny. And we will do a bit of damage to the Marauder Bomber, because we really need as much damage to the Marauder Bomber as we can. That is not what I expected the Kroot guns to look like. I was kind of expecting them to fire actual bullets. I want to say that they're supposed to fire bullets and not plasma shells. I understand things can get hectic in development. Those are kind of minor details that don't matter that much. Oh, I could have applied Break Composure to the Krootox, but that would probably just get this Fireblade killed, and I'd rather keep it. See, these builder drones can stand here and do some healing to the Hammerhead, and it's probably just outside of the Basilisk's range. Hopefully. If not, they're going to have to take cover pretty. Hammerhead will go ahead and have some do more damage to that Marauder Bomber. And Vona can do some damage to the Marauder Bomber. Not a lot, but we're slowly tearing it down. Okay, let's see. Yep, going on there. This Fireblade, I'm not going to bother spending the... Well, I'm at such an ore deficit that I'm not really spending influence on anything else anyway. Go ahead and, yeah, purchase a tantalizing icon just to get more influence out there. Okay, now for the actual city production. This is going to be the rough one. We spend some influence. There we go. So I'm a little bit more at liberty if I want. Vona's first priority. Let's see. Fastest unit we can get out there. Only 4 turns to build some Fire Warriors, so I'll take that. Working on the Xarvesa Crisis Center. Working on, yeah, a Storm Surge there. Once I get that Storm Surge out, that's going to be a big hit to the opponents. And the Fioshar Arsenal, which will be also a nice way for me to... I'm really anti-vehicle. Anti-vehicle tools are always where I fail. I always build basic infantry and, you know, a fair amount of it, not a lot of it. Because I'm more of a farmer than I am a rusher. Tanky. Well, I'm definitely not a tanky, but that's a different term than what I meant. A tank and a turtling. There we go, a turtle. Oh, we can't put the Siren Caster on our borders. That's a good lesson to learn. Nice to know that's a waste of tile. Okay, that's good to know. Let's see. I can put something on this time. Don't see it. Let's see. What's something that would actually... A mineral building, it still would be really... Do I have any plus 40% mineral tiles here? Not really, no. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm probably better off putting a mineral building in Hoior. Hoior's already got... You know, the Utopia bonus here is already... Have I got any good mineral tiles here? I must have some. Come on, rocks on volcanic. Rocks on volcanic. No! That's unfortunate. No, wait, there's rocks on volcanic right here. Let's expand outwards. I just need more mineral building. See, I can also... Here in Kais, I'm going to put in... Let's see. Tile's not super useful, but I can fill it with junk at some point. See, I might want to get to work on just putting in more vehicle and spam build. Not at such a ridiculous output of anything except food to really spam a particular kind of unit. I could really, yeah, I'm gonna get some fighter. I really need some. I'm gonna spring. See, what else do we want to put in here? Do I have doubles of the influence buildings yet? No, I don't. Then I want to hold off on that, probably. Well, I want to put in more food buildings as well, so I can afford more of an infantry. That is what I wanted. Ice does stand to produce so much food. And we are at a considerable energy deficit, but that's going to be something we deal with in Hoior. Bigly primed for that. Let's go ahead and, yeah, expand out a little bit into another. Actually, no, let's not expand. Yeah, that's not really that much of a... 40% food is nothing. I'll have to get some food tiles on there. Yeah, actually, let's not expand. Let's expand to... Okay, Hoyor, yeah, we aren't going to be able to produce any fire blazes. The disruption pod, I'm kind of tempted to spend influence to rush it because I'd like to start rushing devilfish and... Let's just change. Yeah, let's research the devil. I can get a devilfish going in Hoyor and produce fire warrior. Wow, that's some damage. Yeah, those Krutoks just didn't really care. Yeah, they're starting to prioritize hitting the Krutoks, which is kind of what I expected after the shield drones are gone. Ooh, wow, that was a lot of damage. The Valkyrie puts out way more damage than I keep expecting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep putting something out there just to keep them distracted from hitting the hammerhead. Keep healing the hammerhead. We need to really just keep delaying things until... That's going to be where we can actually throw out accuracy. This slow but gradual offense isn't going to really do much, because they can probably produce units faster than I can kill them at that rate. Let's see. Are any of the units here healed? Yes, but their morale is down, so they aren't going to do it. Still, I'll get them out there just so they can at least provide some kind of support, covering fire and prevent flanking. Which, I think the Kroot Hounds being right there is actually discreetly a very good thing that's preventing the Imperial Guard AI from thinking it's a good idea to flank, even though the Kroot Hounds are super. Otherwise, I would expect the Valkyrie or the Marauder Bomber to have, by this point, tried to flank around the back to hit the Builder Drum. Slowly tearing down the Marauder Bomber, but I probably should have changed focus to the Valkyrie one. There was no way of me, really. No. Let's hold off on using these guys for a minute. Fireblade, yeah, needs up. Don't have any other units, new units we've got produced, though. Let's see. Here in Hoyor, let's go ahead and get to work on... It's probably going to take 5 or 6 turns to produce Devilfish. But we can get some Fire Warriors out by then. We'll be ready. We'll hold off on producing heroes for just a little. The loyalty is already doing it. We're going to need more minerals. We need more minerals constantly. And here in Kais, we are ready to, let's see, put in another food building. Go. And here in Vonna, we are ready to put in another hammerhead. That would be useful. The Piranha would come out quicker, though, and have more anti... I'll go with it. It's probably a bad idea. The Hammerhead is probably the cure for what ails you in this situation, but I'm going to go for the Piranha just because it comes out quicker and can help to delay. See, we can also expand the city here. That's probably what I'm going to want to do. So I'll expand the city because that will give some range damage reduction to the... Okay, that's what I was worried about. Oh, and he's got the city damage reduction bonus. I should have had the Fire Warriors sit on that city tile so they could... But yeah, that's exactly what I was worried about. The Valkyrie going around to hit the Builder Drum. Yeah, I may end up losing Vonna here, actually. I may have overstretched just because I simply didn't know the part was right there. But I probably should have guessed it. See, I don't know if I can hold this down just long enough to get the... Yeah, let's try and start focusing on the Valkyrie, because the Valkyrie is so squishy how much damage it does. Wow, the Fire Warriors took a lot of damage. Apply marker light, I guess? I don't know. Kroot Hounds can do literally nothing here. Back. Bunch of flying units, really. Okay, the Hammerhead is also ready to hit one of these guys with the Seeker Missiles. Oh, the Seeker Missiles are actually terrible at hitting flying units. That's unfortunate. It is what it is, though. It's a little bit of damage that I can add on there. Okay, yeah, we need to hit as much as we can. I put out some gun drones. Can some gun drones help here? They're not quick enough, but they will be at least able to distract someone. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. See, I might be able to throw something out there to distract them long. Difficult to say, though. That was what I was worried about. I was really hoping that the crew being there had fooled the AI into thinking that they wouldn't be able to flank, but no, absolutely. Probably going to want to be careful with expanding our city board. The AI is going to just try and camp out in our board. What would be good to put in? Another infantry building doesn't sound bad on it. Go ahead and do it. Meanwhile, for research, we researched the devilfish, so we are ready to get that going and start moving units from the front line, from the back lines to the front. We can also research marker drones and the crisis suit. I'll research the marker. Let's see, here in Hoior, we can go ahead and start work on the devilfish. We just minerals. Go. Excellent. Get to work on the devilfish. Start producing units and crushing them the front lines. Okay, things are just going to keep getting worse here for a minute. I expect the AI has more units in the fog of war than I cannot see. I always find it so weird that the airplane units hit backward. Again, thank God for the Necrons. I never thought I'd say it. Okay, marker drones. Let's see. These fire warriors are ready to get out here. They will die, but nonetheless, it'll be something to distract the opponent for at least a little bit of time. Let's see. Can I put a marker light on somebody? Let's put a marker light on the Valkyrie. Why not? And that will, yeah, make it where the Hammerhead can do quite a lot of damage. That's good. Good, 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 good. Fire blades will do a not very high amount of damage, but at least something. We might be able to finish off the Valkyrie. Okay. Move these gun drones up, and these gun drones should be able to finish off the Valkyrie. Excellent. Okay. Now let's just have these guys sit here, hold position. Now, that Marauder Bomber is about to wreck these Fire Warriors. These Fire Warriors aren't even going to see it. 4 guys. But that's the thing that sucks about war, I guess. Here in Kais, we are ready to produce another building. We are operating at a bit of an energy deficit as well. Hoior has put in another mineral building. That is nice. We need to put in more energy building. Good here. We can put in an energy building right. See, but here in Von Na's still working on. They're going to have a Fire Warrior out in a turn, a Piranha out the next turn, and a Storm Surge out the very next turn. So we might be able to keep Von Na, depending on what's hidden in the Pogs of War, and just how tanky the Marauder Bomber continues to be. Here in Kais, we are ready to put in another building. We did put in a food building. If we can keep pumping out infantry, that would be phenomenal. See, if we can put out a Riptide here, well, that would take forever, but it would be worth it. So let me go ahead and spring for that, despite the massive cost, and then trade for more. Go. And we need to put in another building. What would we really like to have here? More food is good. I'd like to be able to trade food for influence back and forth. I have such a tremendous food surplus here. Probably focus away from food for just a little. What else is good here in Kais? What buildings do I have doubles of? I have 2 ore buildings. I have 4 food buildings, 2 loyalty buildings, and 2 population. I should probably just put in some extra buildings. That's what I'm going to go ahead and do. No, it's not super great, but I'll take it. Get some kind of army seriously going, because I really need it right now. Front. I kind of knew that my Eastern Front... Oh, wow, I lost all my progress on the Disruption Pod. Okay, good to know you can't change research focusing, Gladius. Yeah, well, gotta learn it at some point. Let's see. Photon Grenade, pass. Point Defense Targeting Relay. Grants vehicles increased Overwatch damage against enemy units adjacent to other friendly units. Not bad, I might want to look at that. Mortonium Accelerators increases armor penetration of plasma weapons, and I will take that. Probably gonna be quite good. Now... Oh, that's a lot of Necrons. Oh no, don't focus on me! Frying pan into the fire here, oh boy. Annihilation barges aren't that tough. I can live. Did I lose a Fireblade? I think I lost a Fireblade. I didn't even see what killed it. That sucks, that's gonna be a loyalty hit. Yep, that's a production hit. Well, we need to focus Hoyor on putting out another Fireblade. Oh god. Okay, yeah, they've got Bulgrins back there, and what was lying beyond the fog of war was the Necron. You guys shouldn't be docked. Those guys are the ultimate killers, and I'm still kind of a noob. Gonna need another Fireblade. That was a loyalty loss, and I don't like that. I'm now at a mineral deficit. Do I need to be worried about that? No, not really. Alright, these Fire Warriors came out and immediately got overwatched by those Scout Sentinels, which is increasingly going to become a worry as my city is just horribly surrounded by everybody and their mother. Let's see, that Marauder Bomber, I don't want it running away. I've done so much damage to it by now, I don't want it running away. I'm going to have these Fire Warriors, let's see. Hammerhead can move up to here. So I'll have it do that, and there's nothing that has Overwatch that's going to hit it, right? Alright, then I'm going to go ahead and put down a Marker Drone as well. And that Marker Drone is going to put Marker Light on that Marauder Bomber. Fire Warriors still have a move of their own. I will be having them pull back a little bit, though, so they can contribute firepower from the back lines. And let's see, the Fireblade, I'd love to throw on Break Composure, but it's useless on vehicles and builds. Let's see, who will do more damage here? The Hammerhead. Okay, we are not going to be able to finish off the Marauder Bomber, but we'll be able to give them something to think about. Yeah, not quite able to finish him off, but we'll be able to slow him down. The Necrons will finish. Okay, just had to get my little bit of payback there. Hold off on doing anything with this guy just yet. The Fire Warriors, we'll move on up. Have them hopefully contribute some kind of fire support. We won't have them fire on anybody, just be able to finish anybody off anyway. Fireblade's moving up, let's see. Banan needs to work on something again, let's see. Minerals. Okay, I need, let's see, the fastest unit we can get out there is still Fire Warriors. Push them on out. Wrap the turn. And there goes the Marauder Bomber, thank God. Oh, this has picked up all of a sudden. Yep, Basilisk's going to continue to just be a pain in my ass. Okay, the morale losses I keep taking from throwing away units are definitely starting to be really annoying. That's kind of a downside to that strategy of just throwing away units casually. Big hit for the Imperial Guard of the Orcs, who love throwing away units. Kind of a big reason in the late game to start focusing more on elite foes, which is a problem a lot of strategy games have, where the lower tier units become pointless in the late game. There's just, and it just happens that there's a lot of mechanics in a lot of strategy games. Let's see. The Fireblade can go ahead and put Break Composure on these guys, but I don't want the... Wow, that's a double Basilisk setup right there. Oh boy. Let's see. The Marker Light does consume. These guys are going to have to hide in the city, I guess. I don't want to lose them just yet. Fireblade can do some damage to the Commissar, but not really enough to worry about. Lana can do some damage to the Commissar as well. Let's see. Fire Warriors don't have the ability to place down a drone just yet. I'll have them sit and wait for overwatching. Hammerhead can't hit the Commissar. It can hit the Annihilation Barge, though, so let me do that. At least get the Necrons to leave for... Let's focus on taking down this Commissar, since he's pushy. Let's get these Fire Warriors, who already have their morale broken, even though they're sitting in storage. There's no good places to get them to leave. Okay, they're gonna have to sit in storage for a little bit longer. Fireblade can move on up. He can do a bit of damage to Commissar, so can... it's not a great amount of damage, but it's better than nothing. They can go ahead and throw on a bit of... Yeah, this guy's useless otherwise, so we'll have him apply Break Composure to both himself and the friendly Fireblade. So that will be able to do a bit of wrecking. Oh, right. Commissars have absurdly high morale. What was I thinking? Like their entire gimmick. Whatever. By shot, we can go ahead and break the morale of one of these guys. I'm willing to bet the Ogrins have the lesser morale. Oh, they are about equal with the Scout Sentinel. But I am more worried about the Ogrins because they're so tanky. Breaking their morale first seems... Okay. See, here in Vanna, we are ready to produce another building of some kind. Going to need to. They don't want to expand the city borders during a war unless we have such an overwhelming amount of units that we can cover all the city borders. So let's see. Focus on producing a unit in a slot. Putting in an air force would be a... I'll just get the unit. Okay, it's such a massive power up. I'll hold off on that. What other buildings? I don't have a hero. Okay, and they've got what they're producing ready. Here in Hoyor, we need more energy building. More, always more. We are constantly consuming. Let's see. The Imperial Ruins time. That's so garbo. I'm going to clear it out. Let's see, Kais is producing, Vanna, Hoyor, they're all producing something. Okay. And for my research, let's see, is there something I can research that will just improve the units I've already got? Brock, you're on assembly. Sure, that'll help the Hammerheads be better. Okay, the flayed ones are going to push up, that's nice. Definitely want that, definitely like some melee when I'm playing the Tau, it's my favorite. On the bright side, they're not that tanky of a unit, so I can do some good damage to them. We're going to want to pull the Hammerhead back. The Hammerhead is just taking wood. It's ridiculous. Okay, we are turned away from getting the Piranha, but it's so squishy that it's really going to just get one attack out before it dies. Hammerhead needs to be pulled back badly. That is a vital unit that I do not want to lose. And hit the flayed ones for a bit of damage. It's going to be a sad situation. And yes, we can go ahead and put marker light on the... Go, do a bit of damage to them. Wow, a lot of damage to them. Imperial Guard's pulling back somewhat, but those basilisks really just need to eat shit and die. The Commissar is just in the perfectly wrong place. What a pity. Well, we can put out a gun drone at least to bother some people. Let's see. Now, this Fusion Blaster has a range of 2, but these are forests, so I'm not going to be able to hit the bat. That is unfortunate. However, let's see. The gun drones will do a not very good amount of damage to the Lord Commissar, but we'll be able to finish him off. So that's nice. That's kind of a waste of the Piranha, but at the very least, we're getting rid of an Imperial Guard unit. Not a complete wall. And a fairly expensive Imperial Guard unit. I wish we could go ahead and use Jink, but we... What the? Huh? Wait a second. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, I didn't know that Commissars could do that. Oh boy, I always thought Commissars were terrible when I played Imperial Guard. It's apparently because I never got any to level 6. Wow, that's crazy, man. That's nuts. Hey, well, oh boy. Ooh, boy. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's good to know, though. It's good to know for the future. Let's see. Do we have any cities that are producing? For the love of God, do we have any cities that are producing? I want to put out a shield drone to protect that piranha, but that piranha's dead. It's gone. Let's save it for in case any more valuable you get hit. Okay, let's see. Do I have anyone working on hammerheads? I really should. Go ahead and trade out some metals. Let's get Kais working. We're going to need a hammerhead to replace that. Let's get a builder drone going as well. Let's keep him a little farther back from the front lines this time, though. Oh, boy. I just need more of everything. Stressed. Air pulling going on right now. Oh, we are. Let's go ahead and tear up this tile. This Imperial room. Barbo, I don't like it. I want it out of my sight. Now we can go ahead and get production going on a fire warrior. He won't be done this century anyways. What did I expand to this tile to? Right, I wanted an energy. Alright. Oh, I am so scatterbrained right now. The entire reason I expanded that tile. Oh, whatever. We're getting a storm surge next turn. That's excellent. Let's see if they've got enough firepower behind the scenes to tear it down in consistent speed. They might. They just might. I shouldn't be tempting fate like. Get another piranha out there. It's quick, it's cheap, it does a bit of damage to vehicles. Go for it. Yeah, everybody's focusing fire on that piranha, even the Necrons. It's not even really a threat to the Necrons, but they're going for it anyways. Okay, at least the gun drums distracted them. That's good. They're starting to hit Von Na, but I don't think they really have the damage output. Oh, they've done so much morale damage to the city that they are actually really hitting it pretty hard. That is unfortunate. And of course, being Necrons, they can spend influence to heal their units anytime they want. That's kind of, I've always thought that was kind of an iffy. But I'm sure when you're playing the actual Necrons yourself, it doesn't seem so annoying, because you have to pay so much. Okay, let's see. What is the loyalty look? Not great. That's about what I expect, though. Take loyalty debuffs from being under siege? Yes, you do. Okay, let's see. Storm Surge, let's see. What are you armed with, good sir? Let's see. Pulse Driver Cannon. Ooh, boy. Twin Link Missile System. Ooh, down. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're cooking now. It's gargantuan. It's got feel no pain. 48 health. 9 armor. It's fearless. It has extra infantry armor. Why does it count as infantry? It's a monster, even though it's clearly a robot. It moves through cover. It's relentless, so it doesn't take penalties for moving. It smashes. Increases melee armor penetration. Reduces movement of target infantry unit. Wow. Table at increased range. Wow, that's 3 support slots. Well, let's get to work on that. Excellent. Shield generator and feel no pain. Okay, now I think we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Oh boy. The pain train begins. Let's get it rolling. Let's see. What are these abilities here? Destroyer Missile. You get 4 of them. There's a 5-turn cooldown. It's a free action, but it does consume movement. Let's see. We don't have the heavy. Because we've got Relentless, we don't need to worry about the movement debuff, though, for heavy weapons. So let's go ahead and move in closer so we can get a little more up and personal. Okay, let's see. Stomp is a free action. It does consume movement, though. Can I kill any of these units outright by stomping? No, but I can get pretty close. Destroyer Missile can get pretty close to outright killing a unit as well. Okay, goodbye Annihilation Barge. See you in hell. Now, let's go ahead and stomp on these flayed ones first, though. There we go. It's just funny killing people by stepping on them. Oh, I don't even have Hammer of Wrath active. Silly me. Goodbye, Annihilation Barge. It's probably overkill to apply Hammer of Wrath, but still, it feels good. Ah, that is satisfying. And with this, I believe I have probably got the kind of shield buffer that I need to go ahead and set up a real strong defensive wall here around Von Na. Let's not overcharge the plasma, or I think we're taking enough damage. Let's see. We can get these fire warriors out, and they are up and ready to go for it. They are no longer spookified by the losses they've been taking. I can go ahead and let's see. Sadly, we do not have Break Composure ready. However, we can go ahead and put a level into Precise Shot. We can level up Break Composure up to level 3. A considerable buff. Let's see, and let's go ahead and get this Fireblade up here, and he can proc Break Composure. Excellent. So we can go ahead and riggedy wreck these Necron warriors. Yes, I did just say that. And say goodbye to your morale, sons of bitches. Or on the fire. Excellent. See, not going to be able to do much damage here, but at the very least, it's better than nothing. Oh, I could have gone ahead and used this guy to apply marker line. Hey, go ahead and do that. Nope, can't. Alright, well, whatever. He's not really in much of a position to do anything here. See. I can finish off the flayed ones. They're so low on health that really benefit. Finish them off before they can run off into the night, as Necrons are known to do. Well, let's go ahead and do that, yeah. Fireblade will leave on Overwatch. He may need it for something. Okay, the Hammerhead needs healing badly. Let's read it all the way back to Kais. Oh, we've got a Razor Shark fighter ready. Alright, let's see your flying units now, Imperial Guard bastard. Fire Warriors, yep, I'll take that. Kais. Okay, this feels good, man. This is that push and pull that Masahiro Sakurai always talks about on his... Okay, let's see. Definitely gonna need more Fire Warriors. Just pour more into the breach. Let's hold off on building any more Air Force yet, because I currently am at a vast energy deficit. Well, I'm not at a deficit, excuse me. That's the incorrect word. However, I am losing energy faster than I'm building it. I need more. Put one in right there. Excellent. Gonna want to start working on Fireblades again. Well, let's see. At the current moment, we're at a bit of a mineral cost dilemma, though. Let's see. Is there anything else we need to produce first? Just Von Na working on something. Another Storm Surge certainly wouldn't hurt, but a Riptide would come out soon. No, they're so close together. Let's go ahead. Storm Surge. Oh, wow, I still can't afford them. I can, yes! Excellent. Okay, that will be what I'm working on for a bit. Let's see, these Fire Warriors are ready to keep on pushing on up. Fireblade as well. We're going to need him to spend on a tantalizing icon in a moment. Loyalty, let's get those productions up. There we go. Good. This Fireblade, I'm probably just going to have camp out here in Hoyor. I don't want him getting his life risked front line. And as a result, let's put some, just points into lame things right there. Here in Hoyor, yeah, we're not going to produce an Ethereal. Sorry. I should look into Ethereal production at some point, but right now I'd rather save the money. Are they still bombarding Von Na? What the hell, man? This just isn't kosher. Yeah, they really need to pour fire onto the Storm Surge. That Storm Surge is seriously primed to just wreck everything in direction. I'm always shocked by how much damage their regular infantry. And again, that's Necrons. They're just really good at everything. The way the game balance works is a little bit iffy on Necrons and Space Marines, I always thought. It always seemed to me like Necrons and Space Marines should get a few units that are really powerful, but because the way the game works, where build queues are a thing for everybody, and about more or less equal for everybody, then it means that it's not until the late game that the Necrons, high upkeep costs start to really be a problem. Until then, oh my god. Until then... Well, let's go ahead and push up just a little bit to get this guy to leave. Oh no, Necron Warriors, what am I gonna do? Anyways, let's see. Photon Grenades, excellent. I may go ahead and try and use some of those. See, increases damage and ignores armor against vehicles and fortifications. Let's give it a shot. See what this does. See. Not bad. Let's see. Who can we really wreck here? Let's first stomp on the Doomsday Arc. It's not a lot of damage, but it's better than just not using the move at all. I don't know how you even step on something that's flying. Let's see. How much damage can we do to the Doomsday Arc on its own? Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Just hit it with everything you've ever heard of, every gun imaginable. Probably could have stood to throw a marker light on there, but Photon grenade, take this. Maybe this will get them to leave. Okay, the Lord Commissar, we're going to need to do more damage to him than not. Let's see, gonna want to hold off on the fire with these guys, probably. No, let's go ahead and shoot, just better than not shooting at all. See, this guy, Break Composure, is not recharged yet. These guys need to heal. Okay, we need more Fire Warriors out here. Fireblade can stand to heal as well, so I'll send him in there. Let's see, this Fireblade, let's see. He can do a considerable amount of damage to the Lord Commissar, more than these Fire Warriors, so let's go ahead and put out a shield drone here, and we will have it protect the city. Have it protect Von Na, so Von Na gets a little bit of space to breathe. These Fire Warriors will put Marker Light on the Commissar, and then the Fireblade here will take some shots. Not a lot of damage, but hey, why not? Okay, these Fire Warriors are ready to take their shots as well. Not a whole lot of them, but hey. Okay, the Razor Shark Strike Fighter. Let's see. Oops, that's the wrong drink. Heavy weapon, Mortonium accelerators. Okay, so it's a decent range 2. Faults, okay, yeah, and let's see. Flyer, vehicle, heals, okay, and he's got Cycle Weapon. He can overcharge, and he also has secure missiles. Wow. Okay, this guy is going to be nice to get here. Who's more of a threat? I'd like to go ahead and start hitting these damn basilisks. So sick of them. Okay, let's see. How much damage can we do to you, pal? Yeah, it'll work, sure. I'm sick of you. Go hide in your city, please. I'm done with you harassing me in my cities. Get you out of here. Fire Warriors rushing on up to the front lines. This Hammerhead needs to heal. Have it sit there until it's healed. Ooh, Builder Drone's ready to get it online sooner rather than later. Excellent. As soon as I can get that baby up to the front lines, that's going to be a lot of the work done for me. They still don't want to rush down here too much. Don't want to mess with the Space Marines. Besides, I'm sure right now the Space Marines are probably hitting the Necrons. What unit? This guy. Let's go ahead and tell him to camp out here. I don't think it's dangerous. Valuable for battlefront. Let's see. What building spots do I need to fill? Von Na is not producing anything. Let's see. We could stand to see some more Fire Warriors here. Yes, we could. Right now, with their marker lights and their photon grenades, they could stand to fill a valuable support role, and I think by now I'm getting to the point of having an actual front line so the Fire Warriors don't have to sit up front and take unnecessary amounts of damage. And when the Fire Warriors have somebody to protect them, they can put out a lot of damage for them to be a very low-tier unit. Okay, here in Kais, we are ready to build something else. Okay, we are still at a massive energy deficit. Are we working on something in Hoyor? We are. Okay, here in Kais, we need to produce another building. Got an infantry building up, so we will be producing Fire Warriors more rapidly. See, what else can we really stand to produce here? Don't want to be at so much of an energy deficit. We could really stand to start work on another Fireblade. No, he's at such a... Start work on another Fireblade, get loyalty up, and get all... Border City, Kais, I'll skip for... The Proselytize, Drone Controller, Tidewall Gun Rig. Tidewall Gun Rig is a funny one. It's more or less free. Well, it's not free, but it's instant to... I'll take it just so the builder provides something. Oh, lordy! That's a lot of Necrons. Probably what I should have expected, though. There's always 8 million of them, because they never die. The units that everybody else loses in the early turns, Necrons get to keep. So the Necrons are still rolling with about the same units they had from the very beginning. It's always crazy. How am I losing morale from Basilisks? This is more than a little bit annoying. Okay, these fire warriors are ready to go ahead and retreat. The storm surge, we will have retreat behind the city walls until the builder drone is ready to heal it. Hang on a second. Do these guys count as infantry? It's a gargantuan creature, I know, but do these guys count as infantry? Do they stand to gain the benefits of fire blades? Can fire blades buff storm surges and the other titans? Because that would be nuts. Okay, let's push on up. I don't really care about these guys. Let's go ahead and keep hitting this basilisk. Tear it down. I want it dead. I want it gone. Okay, and Von Na itself. And do a bit of damage to these buildings right here. These units right here. Von Na itself. I would love to produce a builder drone here to repair the storm surge faster. But as it is, if I put in a builder drone right here on Na, it's more than likely just build right out. The one is there that I could produce. I would love to throw out an ethereal, but like the builder drone, he's just squishy and he would die immediately. Let's see. We can put in some kind of building here. Let's see. For vehicle build. Production here. Let's put in a vehicle building here instead. Why not? Oh, here's the better mineral. Let's see. You are going to sit here and stay in Overwatch. Fire warriors will push up a little bit to help defend the storm surge from whenever Necrons send after them. Fire warrior right there. The builder drones, I'm going to want to move up. Hammerhead will follow alongside it so it can slowly heal while moving. Excellent. Hammerhead should be able to finally contribute some supporting fire here. Fire warriors need to move up. Alright, let's... Can you put out any drones? I would like some shield drones. Something to distract the opponent and also to protect Von Na. Go. Let's see here. It's really bad to have a city right next to the guard. You prefer to have a little bit more of a no man's land with how strong they are. See, we don't really have anything we want to put out here. No. City. Here in Kais, we are at such a mineral deficit, we can't really put out anything. Hoyor is the priority. Hoyor put in the energy building we wanted. We are now not losing energy, but we're not making any either. We are just existing. Spend some influence for some minerals. Get some production going here. Let's see. Hoyor, we need more mineral building. Go ahead and get some. Because we are just continually failing to meet our mineral thresholds here to get anything. They get some more building, more units produced in Kais. What is the... Alright, get some fire warriors. And we can also choose to build something. Let's build a builder drone just in case the one I've got out right now dies. I can still use the healing of 2. There go those shield drones. They lasted about as long as I expected. Ooh, nice. That's some nice Overwatch damage for those guys to take. Oh, did it get wasted on the Necron warriors? That's unfortunate. I would have preferred something a little meatier. It is what it is. Okay, there goes that shield drone. They are slowly but surely tearing the city down. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull back the Razor Shark, because the Razor Shark is now starting to actually take damage. But thankfully it is immune to, like, the Bulgrin's melee, which is the primary thing to be worried about in that part of town. Okay, we can get Tidewall gun rigs up. I won't be doing that just yet, but nonetheless, nice to have in the future. Let's see, who can we hit here? The Necron warriors it would be nice to get rid of. However, let's hit the Annihilation Barge. Yeah. Get rid of that. Kind of surprised to see the Necrons aren't pulling out just yet. Oh, I wanted to check if Break Composure works on Arm Surge. Yeah, I can check it next. Okay, we're going to need another shield drone, so let's get that out. Shields ready and rocking on Von Na. These fire warriors can do a bit of damage to the Necron warriors. Not as much as I would like, though. It is enough that we can go ahead and finish off, yeah, the Necron warriors. So let's leave these fire warriors on open. Okay, and this Fireblade we will similarly leave on Overwatch. Okay, these fire warriors need to push up. Okay, this hammerhead is ready to rock once again. Excellent. That's going to be a game changer. These builder drones can push up to heal Razor Shark and the Storm Surge, both of which will be great. We've got a Devilfish up and ready to rock here. I will have him just camp out until he's ready to be full of men. Alright, let's see. Don't want to produce any more buildings here in Helior. We're at such a mineral deficit already. And the vehicles, there we go. The vehicles that are produced here won't be able to do anything at such a... See here. Other than that, there's not really anything I want produced here. And here in Von... No, what did they build? What did they finish? Okay, let's put them to sleep. Finished nothing, they just wanted to produce. Get crisis suits researched. Point defense targeting relay we can get researched. That one could stand to be really good. Bonding knife ritual. I should go for that. I'm losing so much morale so often. Wow! Yeah, the Necrons really... Okay, the Space Marines may not be throwing that much at the Necrons, actually. The Space Marines may be taking it easy on the Necrons. Lord knows when you play Space Marines, it's easy to try and ignore the enemy in favor of, wow, those Fire Warriors got creamed. When you're playing Space Marines, it can be easy to ignore the enemy in favor of just trying to go around and plant as many. Okay, let's see. Can I remove any of you from existence? I can remove any of you from existence. That's incredible. Wow, I like that. Go ahead and get this Fire Warrior out as well. Let's see. Hammerhead up. This Hammerhead can contribute to the death of any of these gentlemen. Okay, and let's get this Builder Drone here. Let's get these Fire Warriors behind the Builder Drone. And try to prevent some kind of flanking maneuver from happening. See, I can build a gun rig. It does consume actions and movement, though. I'd rather prioritize healing this. Storm Surge is just so important. Storm Surge, let's go ahead and hit one of these guys. Wow, Von Na's production of the Storm Surge has jumped considerably. What happened? Why are we... Why is that going to take 21 turns? Why is that going to take so long? I don't get it. Hang on, I don't understand this system. What's happening here? Because we're still producing Fire Warriors at a fast rate. What's going on here? I don't understand. It must be the massive damage the city itself has taken. Which we're going to need the Builder Drone to get up on that soon. See. Alright, firstly, the Storm Surge needs to get rid of one of these guys. First, let's apply Break Composure. It'll be good for the Fire Warriors. Okay, the Fire Warriors, okay. Storm Surge does not count as infantry. Good to know. Goodbye. Which of you is worse? Get rid of the one with more health. Goodbye. Excellent. I hated those guys. I'm glad they're dead. No, we're not ready to level up just yet. Who can we hit here to cause some damage? Oh, you. Let's go. Excellent. Alright. You two, let's see. I also want you to put out a shield drone to protect fun. Go ahead and do that. Oh, well, there they go. Wow, it is crazy how much damage these guys do. What are they called? What are these things called? They're not called Shadows of the Outsider. Doomsday Arcs. Oh, I thought those were the usual unit-carrying units that the unit-carrying vehicles that Necrons get access. That is not the unit I was thinking they were. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, let's see. Go ahead and hit these guys with a little something. Hang on, what about... Photon grenades only applies against vehicles. Yeah, that's garbage. Let's reduce their morale. Probably not going to be a big reduction, because it's Necrons we're talking about. They don't really care. Yeah, wow, 18 morale. That's funny, actually. Well, they've also got the Blood Blessing. Do some damage to these guys. At least give them something to think about. They'll probably not rout. They'll probably heal and continue to attack my dude. But I can at the very least give them something to spend influence on. This guy's just gonna camp out here. Yeah, this is getting pretty hairy here. Is there anyone we can just erase? We need to get rid of these Doomsday Arcs, but they've got so many of them. The Tomb Blades can go pretty. They've got so many Doomsday Arcs, though. It's crazy. Like, the only thing I can do that can really get rid of the Doomsday Arcs is to throw the Storm Surge out there, but I don't want to risk the Storm Surge. I can help. See this Fireblade, we will go ahead and have him boot loyalty. There goes. Our economy is much better already. Put some points into everything else. Alright, now here we are ready to go ahead and put the Hero Building to sleep. Produce another building. We still are at a considerable energy deficit. Go ahead and put in another energy building. Gonna need to get something serious going there if I want to get an air. Let's see. Actually, hang on. Let's see. Do I have any airport building? Do. Sunshark Bomber could be really nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's get one of those out there. Sure. Ice needs something, build something, so let's go ahead and trade influence minerals. Here in Kais, we need more fire warriors, please. Just something to buff up that front line. Good God. Point defense targeting relay does sound quite good. Let's see. I'll go with that, sure. End the turn. Alright, let's see how I'm going to get wrecked today. Ooh, we are just taking so much damage. Oh no, a Destroyer Lord. I hate those guys. They're so tanky. Yeah, Von Na's going down. I just simply can't get rid of the sheer amount of things that are hitting it right now. We're going to have to pull back. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But that's just how it is in Gladius. Sometimes you're building on someone's front lawn and you don't even know. And the city is just bound to be no matter what. At the very least, this will let the Necrons and the Imperial Guard mess with each other. This was such a good place for us. Alright, everybody pull out. We're getting out of here. Okay, yeah, everybody. You're dead anyway, so you take the fight. Later. Alright, everybody pull out. Let's go. The city belongs to them now. Okay, let's go ahead and pull over here, yep. A little bit of a fighting retreat still. I don't want to let them take it for free. Oh, no, wait, that forest blocks it. Okay, they're going to take it for free. Well, these guys can go down fighting at the very least. Hey, now. Sucks to lose that Fireblade. That's going to be a loyalty hit, but I can replace him. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is just going to be beating a hasty retreat. This guy can cover the Hammerhead. I'd rather lose them than the Hammerhead anyways. Have some of these Fire Warriors move up a little bit. We can cover this peninsula here. This, not peninsula. Choke point here. Well. Yeah, this is... It's a sad day to lose. It's sad to lose. It sucks to suck. Okay. Ooh, Riptide. I didn't even know I was building one of these. This is good. I can, at the very least, seriously give them some trouble as they try to cross over and hit Kais, which I'm sure they will try to push their luck with Kais. Looking at the clock now, this recording's actually been going on for a while. This is the stuff in Gladius where you get real. Let's just have you, Mr. Cadra Fireblade, camp out there and hold position. Fire Warriors, we're going to load up in the Devilfish. Let's see, this Destroyer Lord. Oh boy, yeah, there's a lot of choices for guys that I want to hurt. It always feels good to hurt Necrons. I'm sure there's some secret to fighting the Necrons that I don't know beyond just try and focus fire on one unit. But the truth be told, I just don't entirely get it. They are my bane. They are my Achilles heel, my weakness. There's no good choices here. Let's just hit the flame. Okay, Von Na, can we refund the stuff we're working on here in Von Na? Yes, we can. Okay, let's put everything to sleep here. Just refund everything I'm working on. There we go, that's nice. And everything that isn't doing anything, let's just... Like, you guys aren't producing. Come on, let's just turn them on. Yeah, nothing is producing anything. Von Na has just become a abrupt cost on our economy. Okay, yeah, the Taoshiro HQ is still producing something, though. That's good for him. But yeah, there we go. We're at least saving some money. And here in Kais, let's see. We are ready to put in I really don't know what to put in. I guess prioritize first the Storm Surge. And Oyor is not producing any infantry. Up and in Kais, with the new minerals we now have collected from shutting down Von Na, we can focus a bit more on expanding here. Von Na, yeah, did just wind up being a big drain on our... That is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Probably safer to have your cities so clustered together, but I really steal a couple extra luxury. I guess when you get to this stage of the Tau campaign where you can spam Fire Blades to boost up your loyalty, which, by the way, look at that, turn 155. I believe the fact that I haven't won yet confirms me as a Gladius noob. But once you get to this stage of the Tau campaign, it's probably just smarter to play a defensive, very clustered playstyle because you can boost the loyalty of your cities so much, and it doesn't really matter if you spam city. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put in another city. And for the research I'll prioritize next, I will go with... Axon Filter? Why not? Sure. Okay. Exit the city. And I will go ahead and call it here for this recording. I need a little bit of a break. And it's also probably not good to upload a super long video anyways. So I will go ahead and call it here for this recording. I will see you guys next time. Oh.